Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to show you in this video how to completely cheese the Fantastic Four Champions Use event. And of course, please could you do the usual, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. By putting post notifications on, you'll see my videos when they get to pop up. It's something that's very rare for me. I want to give props to Kabam and say well done. Well done for two things. And that is, first of all, that they've kept the revive and as well units in the same thing. Now before, when we had events like this with Vanquishing Blows and other such events, they removed the ability to have the level 1 revive, which did pee off a lot of people in the community. But also have the ability to have rank rewards, which does allow that competitive aspect for those that extensively grind. And I must say, this will be something that will really pique my interest when I come to think, hey, well, I'm going to do a grind in the morning, and hopefully I can give you some stats of what you get as a result of certain type of scoring. So would it be a case of 275k is enough to get you a rank of top 21 to 50, or maybe it's a case that I'll say you've got to do 500k and that gives you more. Either way, I love this element, and I think that's props to Kabam on this for getting people really interested in grinding out the game this month, which then go hand in hand with these rifts. Even though they've been seen to be a little bit unfavorable at times, I think that this time is either going to be a case that you could either go down the route of getting something very easy by not taking much of a risk by going the stable, or the unstable route in order to get something that could be good. The event does have its criticisms because you need a Fantastic Four related roster, not extensively, but enough. Now for a lot of people, they may not have an Annihilus, and well, they may not have the Thing, or maybe some other champions. But if you do have that champion at a 3-star, it's still going to be helpful for your grind in this event. But the question is, if you've got a 3-star version with 700 rating, which well, I have, the fact is, where is it useful? Can it be used in any capacity? And is there a way to cheese it even with a 3-star version? We're going to answer that. Here are the champions in question, and this for a lot of people will be like, well, they don't have all these champions, so what can you really do? And don't worry, we'll cover that in a moment. But I know I have seen a few rumblings in some of the threads on the forum currently that are saying, well, could Kabam put in some shape or form a special crystal that will have access to some of these champions, which would be a good shout from the player base perspective. And you might be saying, Rich, you've got it all wrong. Do bear in mind that, you know, these are bonus points, a bonus 10,000. Yeah, but let's face it, guys, not everybody's going to have a 6-star version of the Thing. Yeah, you get that 2,500 plus the 10,000. But let's keep it real, and let's just say that more than likely players have got the champion at a 3-star. So what are the best methods? We've talked about it and talked about it. Best methods. Look, energy spend is going to be vitally important. If you want to cheese the event and you've got one of those champions that give you the 10k, then that's the point. You need to minimize your energy spend. And for a lot of players, they'll point to Road to Labyrinth. Road to Labyrinth, you can just go to any round. I'd probably say just the first one, you know, just the usual thing. And then select the champion of choice. I've put in a Thing and a Sabretooth, just for shits and giggles. And the reason I've gone for this particular difficulty is that it's easy. If I had a stronger champion version, then of course I would use that, because it would be able to just completely smash through. And I just maybe auto fight it, because that could be a thing. I could do a live stream where I'm just auto fighting and just going through it, but hey, that would be pretty darn boring. Although I have actually done that before. Either way, it's kind of on the grind. This is like, there is a little bit more effort if you do get hit, then it's going to be annoying if you've got a 3-star version, but it just continues on. But it's very easy to get them. So as you can see there, 106,000 is in there. I'm just going to go through it again and just do it. But look, this seems to be the easiest way to really cheese this event. Unfortunately, there will be downsides to people that don't have those specific champions, and you will have to kind of rely on your highest level of starage in order to get through it. This may be a longer grind for you, but this is where I hope that you could get a 3-star version, or Kabam actually do a special type of crystal, and that'd be great if they did a Fantastic Four related crystal to allow players to get this. But this seems to be the best method. So if we go back now, it's 117,000. So we've built up quite nicely, quite rapidly, 20k very easily. And just repeat this method. 28 fights, 1 energy use per tile seems the most effective thing. Yes, you can do arena, and that may be another option for those that may be struggling, that don't have those champions gifting the 10k. get into arena grinding a lot more. There's a lot more on offer this month with the rifts, the coral. It means that you're able to get better stuff. And as well, with having an extra 22-hour or 24-hour event with this, you're able to pick up more units as well as revive. So it's a case you are stacking the goods. This is a really decent opportunity for you in the community to gather some resources together. Also, if you want to utilize your energy a little bit more effectively because you want to grind out content, yes, you do lose a little bit more than doing the other method with Road to Labyrinth, but you could do normal. Do bear in mind, by the end of it, you do get some Atlantean coral. It is the lower stuff, but again, you have to bear in mind that you're stacking this up, and once you stack this up, then able to get the better stuff. Also guys, if you want to trade in your coral for better stuff, then go to the featured tab on the store and you're able to do that. Your tier 4s, your tier 3 and your tier 2s are there. So there we have it guys, that has been my top tips on how to completely cheese this event. If you have other methods, then put them in the comment section below and have your say on this month. So far, do you feel that this is going to really engage you to grind out content in game, or do you feel this has not been a very good month so far? I know it's very early to kind of make that assessment. Me personally, I like what Kabam are doing, and it just means to say like what we get as drops from those rifts. If they're going to be very unfavorable drops, then I'm not too fussed with it. But hey, I'm really happy about having an extra 25 units, one level 1 revive extra than I normally would from doing these events constantly, especially if you're doing the 22-hour events as well. It does mean that we could receive a lot more than we might think. Either way, I know for a lot of people, they were like, the negative zones were better. Yeah, I get you, but I like this maybe a bit different. But I need to see what a tier 4 rift is like. Either way, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more Marvel Contest to Champions-based content. I'll see you in the stream very shortly. And at the same time, I should catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.